Moodle is the virtual learning environment that's used at West Hams College. It's a space online where you can share resources with your students, you can create activities and tasks for them, you can get them to collaborate with each other online, and you can set and collect assignments from them, and you can also give them feedback. There are two ways to access Moodle. You can either type in the address for Moodle in the address bar, and the address for Moodle is learning.west-thames.ac.uk, or you can go to Connect and you will see a link for Moodle here. Once you're in Moodle, the first thing that you need to do is to log in. So click on the login button on the top right hand side of the page, and then log in using the same login details that you would use to log into the college network. Moodle automatically creates course pages for all of the courses that run each year, and teachers have access to the course pages for the courses that they teach on. If you would like any extra course pages to be created, then please speak to your Moodle administrator. There are two ways to access your course pages on Moodle. So the first way is to hover over My Courses, and then you should see links to all of the course pages that you are attached to appearing under here. If not, the other way to access your course page is to hover over all courses, then select the correct academic year, then select the area, and then finally select the course page. Students access their course pages in the same way, so they hover over My Courses and they should see a list of their course pages underneath here. If not, then they can go to All Courses, they'll select the correct academic year, then they'll select the area, and then they will select the course. If the student is trying to access their course page by clicking on All Courses, they might be asked to self-enroll onto the course page. So they'll see this screen here. If they do, all they need to do is click on Enroll Me, and that will take them straight onto the course page. I'm going to show you how to change the layout of a course page now. So if I scroll down, you can see the current layout of this particular course page. And this particular course page is using the topics-based layout, and there are 10 sections on the course page. So if you want to change the layout of your course page, you need to click on Edit Settings, which you'll find underneath the administration toolbar, and this will take you to the overarching settings of the course page. So in this section, you can change the name of your course page if you want to, or you can keep it as it is. I'm going to change the name of the course page to Demo 15. And then scroll down and then click on Course Format. And next to Format is where you change the format of the course page. So I'm going to change Collapsed Topics to Grid Format. And then underneath that, I'm going to change the number of sections that are appearing on the course page. So I'm going to increase it to 30. There are a number of other settings in this area, and if you click on the question mark next to each of the settings, that will give you more information about what that particular setting does. You can keep the settings as they are, or you can change them accordingly, but once you're happy, scroll down to the bottom and then click Save and Return. And if I scroll down, as you can see now, the layout of the course page has been changed. The first thing that you need to do when editing a Moodle course page is to turn editing on, and you'll see the editing on button underneath the administration toolbar. You'll also see it by clicking on this wheel here. To change the staff contact details that appear at the top of the course page, click on the Edit Summary button underneath. Then delete or type over the details that are already there. If you want to change the images that are already there, delete the existing image and then click on this image icon here. Then select an image from your folders. Give the image a name. And then change the size. A good sized image would be between 75 and 100, so I'm going to set this at 100. And then click on Save Image. Then once you're happy, click on Save Changes. Where you see a pencil icon next to any text that appears on the course page, you can change the text by clicking on the pencil. So, to move the position of an item on a course page, click and hold down the arrow that appears next to it, and then drag it into place. To edit or hide an item already on a course page, click on the Edit button that appears next to it, and this will bring up the option of Hide or Delete. To unhide an item on your course page, click on the Edit button and then click Show. To change the text that appears in a label box like this, click on the Edit button that appears next to it. Then click on Edit Settings. Then type over or delete the existing text that's there. And then click on Save and Return to Course. If you're using the grid layout, to change the name of the sections, click on the section and you'll notice a pencil next to it. Click on the pencil and then type in the section name that you want. If you're using the grid layout, to change the images in the boxes, click on Change Image. Then select a file from one of your folders. And then click Upload this file and Save Changes. There are lots of different types of resources and activities that you can add to a course page. So for example, you can add things like files, videos, images. You can create quizzes on course pages, schedule appointments, carry out surveys with your students. I'm going to show you briefly the process of how to add an activity or resource to a course page, and I'm going to use the example of a basic file. If you want to learn more about the other types of resources and activities you can add, then please look at the other how-to guides in this section. So the first thing that you need to do to add any activity or resource to a Moodle course page is to turn editing on. Then once you've turned editing on, go to the section where you want to add the activity or resource. So I want to add it in week 1. I'm going to click on week 1 and then go to the bottom of that section and click on Add an activity or resource. Scroll down the list of resources and activities and select the one that you want. So I want to select a file and then click Add. Then fill in all the fields that have an exclamation mark next to it. I'm going to upload my file here. And then click Save and Return to Course. So if I click on week 1 now, I'll see that the document that I've added, the file that I've added, has appeared at the bottom of that section. If I want to, I can move it into place by clicking and holding down on the arrows that appear next to it.